Good evening and welcome to our 2021 Seattle Recycled Arts Fashion Show.
Now tonight you're going to see recycled fashion from unconventional materials all the way to high-end couture.
My name is Raven West.
And my name is Bryce Rail, and we're going to be hosts for the evening.
So now here to tell you a little bit more about the Seattle Recycled Arts as our co-director, we have Mr. Michael Arndt.
Hi, this is Michael Arndt with Seattle Recycled Arts. I am one of the co-directors. We are basically a group of volunteers, of artists and activists here within the Pacific Northwest who are passionate about what we do. We define art as 75% reclaimed materials that are put together in an innovative, multi-layer, intricate, and unusual ways. We want to show the breadth and depth and volume of all kinds of artwork and designs made here locally in the Pacific Northwest using reclaimed materials. The purpose of Seattle Recycled Arts is basically to educate the community, to get them excited about eco-friendly living by demonstrating what you can do with reclaimed materials. 5 years ago, we created our first event, and that was at Urban Light Studios. We had a crowd of over 500 people over the first 2 days of the show opening. It was an incredible experience. We had a guest area for all the artists that were involved to be able to mingle and to participate in learning about each other's types of works. Out of that blossomed the festival that we had at the Finney Neighborhood Center the following year. We were invited to participate in the Georgetown Art Attack in June of 2019. It was a huge event. We had several galleries that focused specifically on used, reclaimed, repurposed, and reused materials in their artwork. Along with that, we had demonstrations that were done by the various artists. We had a fashion show. We had art cars. We had a kids area. We had outdoor sculptures and more. It was a great event, very successful, and we were looking so forward to 2020. And then the pandemic hit. We ended up having to shift everything virtually to kind of make our way through this pandemic. And this year is going to be virtual as well. Hopefully next year you can join us and we will be live in person and be able to mingle again. Stay tuned and enjoy our show.
Okay, now we're going to let you in on another little secret. We have some of our designers who are with us here in the Designer Room Lounge.
And after the runway segments, you'll be able to join for questions and answers.
Some of our models are going to be there as well.
Yes, and you can use the YouTube chat so that way you can ask questions as we go through the show.
Yeah, so let's go over to and meet some of our designers.
Hi, I'm Stacy Bernstein, and my brand is Spellcaster Aggie V. And there's a little bit of magic in all the clothes that I make. They have really good karma because they're all upcycled or recycled in one way or another.
Hi, my name is Gleniva, and my brand is Unique Designs. I specialize in designing clothes that embraces the woman's curves.
Hi, my name is Maria Venturini, and my label is Venturini Couture. And Venturini Couture is a timeless, sustainable, eco-fashion, custom design with high-end tailoring inspired by the couture houses in Paris and Milan.
I'm Nancy Watts, and my brand is Wear Watts, specializing in men's deconstructed neckties, and I make women's fashion and purses.
My name is Denise Boland. My brand name is So That. I'm working with plastics, like plastic bags and anything plastic. I can crochet it together. I've been sewing it. I've been ironing it, all to make a wearable garment that any fashionable person might want to wear.
Hi, my name is Ann Willis. My brand is Ann Dever. I'm making vintage new again using antique and old quilts to create quilted jackets.
My name is Artis and I'm in Eastlake, Seattle. And my business name is Up and Undies. Up is for upcycle, and I upcycle t-shirts into undies.
Hi, my name is Moniece Ray Charlton. I work under the name Moni Ray Creative Arts. My fashion designs are inspired by self-expression, the use of recycled and repurposed materials.
Hi, my name is Kim. My line is called Kimmy Designs, and I specialize in using textiles, reclaimed textiles, to create a line of women's wear for both evening and day wear.
And without further ado, let's start the show.
Now, our first designer is Maria Venturini of Venturini Couture. She specializes in custom special event wear made from sustainable and recycled materials. The pieces she is showing today are all 100% recycled material. Now, let's go ahead and see those beautiful dresses.
Well, that was beautiful. And so from that last bridal look that we saw there from Maria, what's really nice is that the bride is able to detach the skirt so she can go from her ceremony into her reception with a nice jumpsuit. And it's 100% washable. I know that you're pretty jealous about that.
You know I love a good switch. But, I mean, it's crazy because if you think about it, wedding dresses, they get one-time use, and that is actually so bad for the planet.
Yeah, very true. So if you would like to see more of Maria's looks, you can check her out at Venturini Couture. Or you could also, as another reminder, you can see all of our designers at the Seattle Recycled Arts website.
And don't forget that you guys can use that chat window to ask questions as we go. And we'll be meeting the designers after we see their clips. Now, next up we have And Ever designer, Ann Willis. Ann will be showing up 3 coats made of damaged vintage quilts. That's a little impressive. She's cut around the damaged areas and lined the coat body with cotton and sleeves with silk, so they're super comfortable.
Yeah, so quilts is another common way that we're able to reuse fabrics and that they've been like reusing for generations to come. So a lot of like these vintage quilts that you're about to see, they're kind of like on their second time of being used. So that's pretty awesome. So let's take a look at that. Okay, still picking out our favorites. And so you can find more by Anne. You can find her on Instagram at annd.ever. So again, she's on Instagram and Twitter, and it's Anne with 2 N's, d.ever, as in happily ever after.
And she's really doing something amazing because all of her jackets, they're custom made, and it is a great way to preserve your family legacy.
And so with that, we're going to take a look at our next designer, Gleneva. And so it's Gleneva Paul Penny of Unique Designs. So she's going to be showing us some sculptural pieces from salvage curtains and upholstery for her designs. And it's a mix of recycled material and dead stock. So let's take a look at that.
Hey guys, so we know that there's some syncing issues. Just know that we are currently working on it, but we are going to keep moving so that we don't delay the show. But please enjoy. Now, I had a quick question. Raven, before that amazing video, you said something about dead stock. What is dead stock?
You know, Bryce, you actually bring up a really good point, and I'm glad that you decided to ask that question because it does bring up an important aspect of recycling. Okay, so when a designer is finishing up with making a design, they have leftover fabric yardage that they're not really able to use anymore. Okay, so it's like the leftover pieces. So technically some of the pieces, they were salvaged, not really recycled.
Gotcha, so it's like the cousin to recycling.
Yeah, like a cousin.
So the Luann Lewis dress, that's 100% recycled.
Yeah, and that's that yellow one that has like the buckle neckline that we saw.
I love that one.
And so you can find more of Gleneva's work at the Unique Designs on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube.
Yes, and don't forget to ask those questions in that chat window. Now, next up, we have some unconventional materials with a couple pieces by Monique Charlton. She combined used garments as a foundation with plastics, mailer bags, gift wrap ribbon, lace curtains, and vintage buttons. I know you're going to enjoy this one.
Let's take a look. points out that you can mix and match both the tops and the bottoms for more versatility, which is pretty awesome. So
yeah.
Okay, next, so we're going to be taking a look at some designs from Denise Bolin. So normally she does a lot of like mix and match, like separates, but today we're going to be seeing a lot of like her dresses. So Denise Bolin is another unconventional materials designer, and she specializes in reworking plastics.
Yeah, Denise actually especially skilled with plarn. Now you're probably like, what the heck is plarn? Her dad cut plastic into even strips so that she can use the yarn to crochet. So you have plastic yarn, plarn.
Plarn. Okay. And we hope that you really enjoyed that last segment. And you can find more of Denise's amazing creations on her Etsy store and her Facebook page for Sew That. I actually had an opportunity to wear one of her pieces last year for the Seattle Recycled Art Show, and that's also worth checking out. So you can check that out on the website for the Seattle Recycled Arts 2020 page.
Yes. Now, Raven, I'm a little confused. What's the difference between polyester and plastic?
You know, I'm actually going to say that there's not really much of a difference. It's kind of a myth. They're both not great for the environment, which is why we're really happy that a lot of our designers have found new creative and inventive ways of actually reusing the materials. So.
Now, Raven, who's our next designer?
Yeah, so our next designer is actually Nancy Watt, and she's another unconventional materials designer.
Now, her wiggle dress that you're about to see is like straight out of the 50s and pays homage to the fantastic queen, Jackie Kennedy days.
Yeah, who's also a fashion icon and one of my favorites.
Yes.
So what's really cool about something that you're getting ready to see is that this dress is made from dryer sheets that were actually dyed, fused together, and it kind of makes like a nice geometric pattern.
Interesting.
So let's take a look at that.
Welcome back, guys. Now, everything in that wiggle dress is recycled or reclaimed,
Yeah.
except for the lining.
I absolutely loved that there was like that matching jacket that goes with it and the gloves.
Seriously.
So it was just kind of like a perfect,
that is
a
a
perfect
full-
set. A full look.
Yes.
A nice full look. I would definitely wear it. So. And then also just a reminder as you're watching and enjoying the show, you can continue to leave your comments and your questions in the window. So we would absolutely love to see that. You don't have to wait till the end. So feel free to start writing those questions and comments now.
Yes, we want to hear everything you have to ask, okay? Now, we have a bunch of unconventional materials, but let's switch gears and see some upcycle designers. Now, Raven, what does upcycle mean?
Yeah, so upcycle is pretty much saying that when you recycle something from its original form, and it's going to be worth more than what it was originally. So upcycling.
Gotcha.
Upselling.
That's a business
Worth
I need
more.
to get into. Now, Up and Undies designer Artis Schumacher upcycled used t-shirts, and you're not going to believe this, into creative undies.
Yeah.
Let's check
Yeah,
this one
we
out.
definitely have to see this.
Yes.
So.
I wanna go where the moon shines bright. I wanna dance under the stars tonight. I wanna love till my heart's still light. I wanna sing until the dawn's first light. I wanna breathe where the air smells sweet. I wanna walk with no shoes upon my feet. I wanna pass doors open all up and down the street. I wanna hear 300 million hearts beating with one beat. I wanna go where the moon shines bright. I wanna dance under the stars tonight. I wanna love till my heart's still light. I wanna sing until the dawn's first light. I wanna breathe where the air smells sweet. I wanna walk with no shoes upon my feet. I wanna pass doors open all up and down the street. I wanna hear 300 million hearts beating with one beat. I wanna go
Okay, so Bryce, I just have to tell you that I think my favorite one was the Cookie Monster, but I also really like the Bigfoot one too. I don't know. Do you have any favorites?
I want the cookie ones for Christmas.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I think. No, you can't have the Cookie Monster one because that's the one that I want. Oh.
We could get matching underwear. Too weird?
Yeah,
Okay,
maybe that'd be a little weird.
That's fair.
So 90% of the materials in those undies actually were all recycled. So the elastic that was in the waistband, that was new, but even the thread that they used was also picked up from the thrift store.
Gotcha. Okay. And you can find these pieces that you just saw and many, many more by going online at www.upandandies.com. And be sure to mention the Seattle Recycling Arts so that part of the proceeds go to supporting this show.
Yeah, and then just another reminder that you can still type in your questions and your comments in that chat window.
Now, let's go see some more upcycling.
Yeah, so next we have several pieces by Stacy Bernstein with a mix of upcycled denim and unconventional materials in this collection, which is 99% recycled materials. So I know we're excited, so let's take a look.
I am but a part of this. All I am is all I give. Everything that comes to me comes as sure as I will breathe. I am but a part of this. All I am is all I give. Everything that comes to me comes as sure as I will breathe. I am but a part of this. All I am is all I give. Everything that comes to me comes as sure as I will breathe. I am but a part of this. All I am is all I give. Everything that comes to me comes as sure as I will breathe. Sure as tempest storms us into pulls us planets opposed orbits. Sure as forces spin us cycles, spiral changes, joyous, frightful. Surely, my dear, you've sung to the moon. Cross desert and sand, cross time and land, cross hidden and blue. You've sung to the moon. Comes as sure as I will breathe. I am but a part of this. All I am is all I give. Everything that comes to me comes as sure as I will breathe. I am but a part of this. All I am is all I give. Everything that comes to me comes as sure as I will breathe. I am but a part of this. All I am is all I give. Everything that comes to me comes as sure as I will breathe. I am but a part of this. All I am is all I give. Everything that comes to me comes as sure as I will breathe. I am but a part of this. All I am is all I give. Everything that comes to me comes as sure as I will breathe. I am but a part of this. All I am is all I give. Everything that comes to me comes as sure as I will breathe. I am but a part of this. All I am is all I give. Everything that comes to me comes as sure as I will breathe. I am but a part of this. All I am is all I give. Everything that comes to me comes as sure as I will breathe.
So I know that was probably pretty difficult to be able to pick out some favorites. Just in case you're wondering, because I know that you are, the best way that you can reach Stacy is actually in our Zoom lounge after party, which is what's going to happen after the Q&A after the show. Or you can also search Spellcaster Aggie V.
Awesome. Plus, Stacy wants you to know her store policies, so I'm just going to read them off to you really quick. Now you can pay with used clothes, spare time, and cash. Pieces infused with magical charm and good karma is what she does. She is a friends and family only business, so she only sells to people that she knows. So you might want to be friends with her ASAP. Free repairs on pieces that she has created. Return garments at the end of use for the store credits. And you can check out her runway pieces. This is fantastic. I'm probably going to do it. You can check out her runway pieces for events and photo shoots for free. Let me just say that again. For free.
Make sure to do that.
Yes.
So now I know that you've all probably have been wondering, where did I get this amazing dress, right? Like,
I'm
who
jealous.
styles her? Who is her designer, right? And this actually comes from one of my personal favorites, Kimmy McCormick.
Gotcha.
Which is our next designer.
Yes. Now, what's fantastic about this, and you're not going to believe me when I tell you this, it's made out of plastic mats and a shower curtain. Literally amazing. Now, in the video, you're going to see that she actually got some scarves from the thrift store and she repurposed them into these beautiful gowns. So please enjoy looking at those.
Yeah. And now that was Kimmy. So Kimmy designs retro chic custom eco clothing for special occasions. So anything from like weddings to, I'd probably say, operas. So make sure that you do check her out.
Yeah, for sure. And that's spelled Kimmy, K-I-M-M-I, design. And you can find Kim on Etsy, Facebook, Instagram, and literally everything. But reach out to Kim McCormick, especially for that custom work. I mean, as you can tell, it's amazing.
So now we're going to be taking your questions and going over to the Zoom lounge here shortly. And also don't forget to drop a small donation with us at our www.seattlerecycledarts.com page to ensure that our show will be able to continue to run. So,
of course. And you are all invited to join us on our Zoom after the questions and answers part of the show. And we'll put that link up for you then. Or if you have a friend that was in the show, you can just get that link from them.
yeah, so now we're going to take a minute just to go ahead and transition. And in the meantime, we are going to take a look
at our Northwest sponsors video. We hope you...
But I do like for right now, I took a cardigan that I really love the color of, but I grew too big for and used some other fabric and made kind of a, can you see the back? Anyway, I do upcycle other things, but t-shirts are best used for underwear, I think. I see butts everywhere walking down the street, like see a great t-shirt and I just say, hey, I'll take that when you're done with it.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
now, which piece do you like the best?
Which pair of underwear do I like the best?
Mm-hmm.
I have hundreds. I could never answer that question. It's the next pair I make. I mean, I love every one. So yeah,
That's a lot of
I have hundreds on my website. So yeah.
Yeah, I know we're excited to check those out.
Now, for Denise, what do your pieces express?
I'm hoping they express that we could recycle a lot more, you know, maybe even wear more rather than new. I don't know.
I love that. I love that. No, it's important to, reuse and reduce and recycle.
Yeah. Now, Denise, we have another question for you, and we're wondering, how do you make plastic look like fabric?
Carefully. You can iron it. You can crochet it or knit it. You can just use it plain flat like it came. A couple of, so far.
Creative.
Well, that's impressive.
Oh, we have another question for you, and you're wearing one right now. Can you tell us a little bit more about how you make those really cool fluffy hats?
They're made out of shopping handles, out of the shopping bag handles.
No way.
I couldn't throw them out, so we ended up putting them on stuff like this, like a big pom-pom.
Now, Moniz, how do the pieces you made express your values?
I really love the idea of using recycled and repurposed materials. I don't like to throw things away, of course. But the values, I'm trying to think how to answer that. I think clothes should be fun. They should be something that when you wear it, you feel special, and maybe something comes up that you hadn't seen in yourself before. I should say about the pieces that I made, they were made expressly for the model. So she was not only my model, but my muse. And I wanted to use her last year, but because of the pandemic, we couldn't get together, and I had to use myself as a model, which wasn't ideal. But since she was available this year, then we went full force. And she's a lifelong friend. I've known her since she was born. And we made the comment that she is also a repurposed, recycled type human being, because she was given a second chance at life by having a liver transplant. So, that was really my inspiration, was her. She's a warrior.
That's incredible.
Yes.
Wow. Now, second question. Now, did you make the patches before constructing the garment on, or were they already built into the fabric?
The patchwork, I pieced together dozens of pieces of plastic from mailer bags, and glued or used two-way tape to create different designs and patches. And then I cut those up and added them afterwards. So it's a 2 or 3 step process to get that look.
Wow.
Yeah. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much for
Thank
sharing.
you. Now we have a couple questions for Anne. Anne, where did your inspiration come from to start creating your own designs?
I'm a big quilter and have made quilts. I have quilts hanging all over my house. And I had a quilt I had bought at Goodwill 25 years ago sitting in the closet, and finally pulled it out and made the first jacket, and had the idea in my head, but just hadn't done it. And then started looking around for new quilts. I have 3 daughters. My daughters were the models in the show, and just when I see a quilt, I'm in love with a quilt, and I think they should be out there and seen and used, and not just hidden away. So that's where I started, and where I'm going, I guess.
Yeah, so I'm kind of wondering, so people, they could probably, if they have a quilt at home, contact you and have you create a garment for them with probably like their own vintage quilts.
Right. Pull all those quilts out. I mean, they're really just going to stay hidden away from one generation to the next. And it's more beautiful just to pull them out and use them, I think, especially if they have damage on them. It's so easy to cut all the pieces out and just ignore the damaged parts and move along and let the quilt have a whole new life.
Yeah, no, I love that.
No, I love the idea too of just like being able to like have the opportunity to preserve your family legacy, like that. That's so
kind of
special.
have like a piece forever. So
Right.
Amazing.
Our next question is for Stacy. Stacy, what did you love most about putting together the show?
Oh, good gosh, well, it's the people. I mean, it's like I love the designers and I love the models. So it's really the people in the community building that just it just warms my heart.
Our next question is for Kimmy. So, was it hard working on such an intense deadline? And how many scarves were used in your dress?
No, the deadline is it incites me to get things done. Otherwise, things wouldn't get done. They just drag on forever. So deadlines are great. So this was a great deadline. As far as the scarf dress goes, that was one scarf. It was one very large scarf.
Oh, wow.
Then I used some scraps of other projects that I had. I can't bear to throw anything away. So I just went to my little scrap pile and finished the back of the dress. And then the neckline, it was a thrift store find of a gold chain. That is the neckline. And then same for the belt. I found that at the thrift store as well. So
I can't believe that was one scarf.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Oh, wow.
That was gorgeous.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now our next one is going to be for
Geneva.
Geneva. How do you want people to feel when they wear your clothes?
One of the things that I really pride myself in is how when a woman puts on a unique designs piece, I just want her to feel regal. I want her to feel glamorous. I just want her to feel beautiful.
Did you have a favorite piece?
Not really. They were. I loved all three pieces. I mean, they all meant something different to me. So, and then all the ladies that wore those pieces were special to me as well. So then, no, I don't have a favorite. I loved all three pieces equally.
I can tell you they're all beautiful, very regal. I was very impressed.
Thank you.
Okay, our next question is for Maria. So now, Maria, what was the coolest part of being in this show?
Because I like to show what can you do from things that, I mean, like, I think somebody asked a question about what material I use to make my wedding dress. And the wedding dress is made out of a shower curtain.
Wow, I never would have guessed. That actually was like
That's
one of our
incredible.
next questions is what was used for the wedding dress?
Yeah, it was a shower curtain, and then and everything, absolutely everything, even the thread, it's made out of recycled material. I love to go to thrift stores and get anything that cuts my eye, and I touch my material, and then I can just immediately think, what am I going to do with it? So, and then the gold dress was made out of a living room curtain. And the little round things that you saw in the belt, as a belt over there, it was a curtain, to the little circle that goes to the curtain rod. So I put it up there.
No
What?
way.
That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. I love it.
I'm still kind of in shock
Yeah.
that it's made out of a shower curtain.
And the pink dress is more like an upcycle. I got that dress in a thrift store, so I deconstruct it, and then I add I had some tulle embroidery with sequins and stuff that I got from a yard sale. So I said, oh, that, and it matches really well. So I just went and upcycle it and made it longer because it was a short dress, so it's longer.
Thanks. That's really cool.
I'm impressed.
And I have so many other, I have a whole line that I presented in New York Fashion Week. Everything is made out of recycled material, curtains and just pieces here and there that I got. And the name of my line for spring, summer 2022 is Recycle Glamour. And you can find it on my website.
Oh, that was my next question. If we could see
Fantastic.
all of those. Thank you, Maria.
Now,
Thank you.
now our next question is going to be for some of the models, and I think Xavier will hand this one off to you first. What was it like to be a part of this video experience?
It was amazing, honestly. Stacy had such great, cool ideas for the whole concept. I mean, she fused Mad Max with, aesthetically with everything that was going on. Her ideas for the clothing, I mean, I believe one of the things were, she would have to correct me on this, but I think it was like a car seat or something. I don't know. It was brilliant, I thought. And she was so fun to work with. I mean, the location, everything was really fun.
Wow, it's incredible.
Yeah.
Do we have any other models here? Yes, Adora, feel free.
It was cold. We're filming outside at like 9 a.m. or something like that, and I had blush on my nose, but I didn't need it because it was just red anyways because of how cold it was. But it was really fun. It's not something that I have done a ton of, like especially like fancy fashion modeling in the past. So it was cool to like try on the dresses and like figure out, like work together. I'm like, here's the 10 pairs of shoes I brought. Let's figure out which one is fits this dress the best, and then like learning how to do the walk properly and everything.
Nice. Well, I just have to say that you guys did an amazing job.
So, okay, I've got a
Oh,
question for
yeah.
Nancy. Okay, did this actually take 300 dryer sheets to make this dress?
Yes, it did.
Now, what was
I
that
s-
process like?
I saved dryer sheets. You always throw them away, and I didn't. I'm a science teacher, and teaching ecology and my biology students is always very depressing, which is kind of why I got into this. We're always talking about how we're killing the planet, how the orcas and the Salish Sea are dying. Everything's dying. And so I really like that this community is working on trying to educate everyone on how to, you can turn the things you throw away into something beautiful. You don't have to go out and buy things to wear constantly on a new trend or something. So I really appreciate all the designers here that are trying to do something with all this stuff that the Americans throw away. So I was looking at the dryer sheets, and if you fuse them onto a sheet, you can pretty much do anything with them. And it smells good too.
Yeah.
So the
Does that
thing
mean
that she was wearing, the wiggle dress, still smelled like, this clean dryer sheet. I really liked it.
Yeah. So Nancy, do you think that you'll continue to work with dryer sheets and make other garments and pieces with them?
I don't know. I like working with all kinds of materials and just try to figure out what I can do with them. Watching the designers tonight really gave me a lot of good ideas for the future too. I never thought of using t-shirts for underwear. That was amazing.
Yeah, no, I love that idea actually.
I wouldn't have thought about that either.
Let's see. I think it's time to finish.
Yeah, so now, even though we've been having a really lovely time asking everybody questions, we are now going to take it to our after party. But you are going to be able to continue your conversations.
Now I want to say a big thank you to Fashion Revolution, that's a tongue twister, for your outreach into the community. Fashion Revolution is a designer-supported group that came from Seattle Recycled Arts Fashion Show back in 2020.
Hey guys, this is Stacy here on behalf of Fashion Revolution. And we are a bunch of fashion rebels that think that caring about the environment is a cool thing to do and that the fashion industry needs major reform. And we're here to do what we can at the community level, and we would love your help with that. We need all kinds of volunteers, as well as other designers that are excited to learn and grow with us. But we could also use help with, models. We could use photographers and videographers. We could use people with organizational skills. Oh boy, could we use that. And all kinds of instructors, people to help sew things, whatever aspect of fashion you're interested in, there's all kinds of work that needs to be done to help our planet out, and we would like you to be part of that. The easy way to do this is just to reach out to Fashion Revolution on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube. Yeah, message us there and we'll tell you when the next meeting is, the next collaboration time. We're a Zoom, a virtual group, so it doesn't matter if you're here in the Seattle area or somewhere else. We would love to hear from you.
Yeah, and of course we want to say thank you very much to all of our designers, all of our models, our sponsors, and just everyone who made this possible, including like our tech crew. And if you found this to be really inspiring, you should probably start, saving items and start creating your own designs for next year, or you can join us as a volunteer as well.
Mm-hmm. Now, we all hope you will join our community, so please like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and on Twitter too.
Yeah, even on Twitter. And also remember that you can find all of our designers tonight on the website, seattlerecycledarts.com. And all of the proceeds tonight, well, from all of your purchases, 30% of tonight's sales are going to go to the SRA. So if you're thinking about buying upcycled, tonight is a great time to get started. Remember, Christmas is around the corner.
That's very
Gotta
true.
get ready. I really want the Cookie Monster underwear. Just have to put that out there.
I'll let you have that one.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Or you can have that. I like the Bigfoot one too. So.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
And also another reminder, if you really enjoyed what you saw tonight, please make sure to go onto our website and make a small donation to ensure that we can continue to have this amazing show next year as well.
Yes, now we would like to do a quick little toast. So everyone grab your beverages or whatever you got handy next to you.
Hot chocolate, sparkling water, champagne.
And we've got ours right here. Now,
So let's do our toast
yes, and
to 2021, the Seattle Recycled Arts Fashion Show.
and a big cheers to Miss Stacy Bernstein for making this show a possibility. We could not have done it without you.
And also a big toast and cheers to our directors, Michael Arndt and Debbie Palmer, who's been keeping the show going for 5 years now.
Incredible. Cheers, you guys.
Cheers.
Lots of support makes this show happen. Thank you to Seattle Recreative, our fiscal sponsor, to Baker Belt Works, Dan Cardenas, and Steve Bradford for technical support of this live event. Along with that, thanks Dan for hosting our show on Northwest Live. And a big thanks to Rick Preston for creating the fashion show webpage. We also want to say a thanks to program supporters like Ridwell, who provides our artists with bulk reclaimed materials for free, Zero Waste Washington, which works hard on laws and provides programs for a better tomorrow, and ThreadCycle gives the public opportunities to drop off discarded textiles that are no longer usable. And a huge thanks to Dusty Rockets for graphic support of all our various events. You guys all rock.